happy Monday. So tired. Okay, there we go. Whew. I'm gonna enjoy my tea for a little bit before jumping in. Big sleep, welcome in. Cheers. Welcome in. Good morning. Well, uh-oh. OBS just popped an arrow. Hello, you had a good weekend. Dart, welcome in. Yeah, my weekend was okay. The car had to be taken in to get some repairs. We think someone tried to enter the car. Oh, let me remove this starting soon. So yeah, we think someone tried to, like, I don't know if they were trying to break in or if they were just like a meth head and thought that, like, I don't know what it was. But the car was in the parking lot and we came back and the front driver's side door was just smashed in. And long story short, we couldn't get in, like, to the car from there, so it's in the process of getting repaired. But other than that, I think our weekend was cozy. Saturday is our record for YouTube day, and that's honestly always so nice. But, and I have to do my blood work, just routine blood work this Friday, so I get to see, excuse me, where all of that is standing, and 2 geodes. Nice. So it's just a whole lot of... Glad you had a nice weekend. Here's something funny and weird. Oh, what happened? Something funny and weird. Uh-oh. Luck will not be on your side. The music on my end feels very quiet. I don't know why. I mean, it's all good. It's so quiet. Ooh. Let's pop some of these. Alright, so when last I left off, I had a bunch of characters that I'm, like, maxing romance arcs for. Let me just check who those are. Elliot, Alex, Penny, and Harvey. Okay. So... oh boy. So I'm just gonna have to figure out some gift ideas for them. Harvey will be coffee, Penny will be, I don't even know what, just a flower or something. Alex is easy, I'm just gonna give him one of those mixed bars. The field snack. And then Elliot, if I can get a duck feather for him, that would make me really happy. Or that'd be really awesome. Oh, crab cakes! He likes crab cakes! Okay, nice and easy. So, let's get the, where's my Elliot gift? There they are. Yeah, so many crab cakes. And then our field snack. Harvey. Let me look at Penny. What does she like? Oh, she likes emeralds. And okay, she loves emeralds. So let's grab her an emerald. Do I not have her? Oh, I do have emerald. And then Krobus, I forgot. I think he likes the, like, iridium bars. Where is he? Okay, yeah, he loves iridium bars, so I'm gonna just grab him an iridium bar. Because I want to befriend. I want to get to... Heard of cat distribution? Well, here's the new trend. Rooster distribute... Oh, I love this story already. I was raking leaves outside and then went inside to feed my dog. After that, I went and started drawing and I started hearing buck, buck, bucker. So I have a wild rooster that... Oh, I love that. Oh my god, I love that so much. I had a dream that I was befriending a bunch of cats. And it made me very happy. Stop eating my crab cakes! Aw. I think I'm making crab cakes for dinner tonight. Hilariously enough, I think that is the plan. And, so we may as well pop the wine in. What is this? It's why I don't even know how it entered the yard. Yeah, I was gonna ask the same thing. That's fun. Bro flew inside like it was invited for tea. That sounds honestly magical. That sounds really funny. Ah! I'll drink the Joja Cola. Although I should probably start saving them when I do, Oh, a bunch of animals hanging out back here. Alright, let's, Ah! Oh my god, I missed twice. Whoops. Oh. I watered my... Desk-chan, welcome in! Oh my gosh. Desk-chan, how are you? I hope you had a wonderful weekend. I was very excited because, when I recommended to you the Dietrich, Fischer Dieskau, he's my go-to. He's like one of my favorite Schubert singers. And the only reason I'm so excited, I was gonna DM you, but then I was like, oh my god, if I DM, it's gonna be a novel. Der Lindenbaum was the piece that you recommended. You'd mentioned it sounded dreamy, and that you had listened to it, and I was really happy because that song, it's the fifth song in the Winterreise, Winter's Journey song cycle. And it's a song that my husband and I both like to teach to our students in a special unit on what's called text painting. So like how composers express the story of the poetry or the text, the lyrics, through the music. And that one is a particularly fun one to teach. That recording is both our personal favorites. Yeah, please feel free to DM me, although not me. I get very like self-aware because I'm a little unfiltered. Like when I'm excited about a subject, the older I've gotten, the more self-aware or self-conscious I've gotten. But like I was just very excited, and I really am so happy you liked that song because it's just it's a wonderful like teaching piece. But yeah, I hope you had a good weekend yourself. I hope you're well too. The music conversations are always just, oh my god. Ooh, I missed, of course, it's Alex the Duck. In before jump scare. In before obligatory jump scare. But Alex is not here, so I have not been jump scared yet. Okay, I don't know where he is. I don't know where Alex the Duck is. What's this? Oh, this is probably Alex the Duck. No, that's Darnell the Duck, which is a very cute name. Jen! How are you today, Jen? I hope you're doing well. Happy Monday. I'm doing okay. He's right here! Alex, welcome in. Wow, with that, I hope you're well. I'm doing alright. I don't know why, I'm so tired. Please rest assured you have nothing to worry about and continue all the novel. Oh, well, I will keep that in mind, because I've been, like, thinking about that actually all weekend, in a that, like, oh my god, I just want to share, like, but the story of Der Lindenbaum is, Der Lindenbaum is my husband's favorite, Schubert song. He also likes Aftenflüsse, which is the 7th song in that cycle. I like that one. I actually have been working through it, singing it, one, because it's very low, and two, because it's short. I watched It Takes Two Dummies episode. Oh, you know, Alex, I hope you enjoyed that. I hope you enjoyed that. I'm gonna post that in my Discord so that others can watch. Guys, we have we're recording It Takes Two, and Garfield hates Monday. It's fair. It's Monday. Everyone's tired. Yeah. Our car is in the shop, and so both of us are just like, ugh. But the shop gave us a rental. And it is a car that I really like because apparently I have an inner douchebag. It's a Titan, So it's this giant ass, not just a pickup truck, but this giant ass, like, trailer, like, towing pickup truck. And I love it, and my poor husband hates it. He hates it because it's a beast. So it's a little awkward to finagle. But it drives like a dream, and Nissan Titan, yes indeed. Also nice red sweater. Oh, thank you! Yeah, I just threw it on. I just kind of threw it on. My condolences. Oh, yeah, we parked the car, we went out to dinner, I think it was on, like, and we found the front doors, like, smashed in, like, the handle was smashed in, so we think someone tried to get in, or, tried to get into the car. They clearly did not get into the car, but, it's, like, $800+ in repairs, because they had to replace, like, the entire, like, what do you call it, like, door. But we did more recording. I think, I want to say we're almost done with It Takes Two. I think we're almost done. I'm not actually sure. Because this is my first time, and It Takes Two, I've managed to thankfully stay relatively blind to plot, so, I don't know where the game's going, but I love it, because it's like, it plays like a Pixar. Like, it feels very Pixar-y, and it's very well done. Okay. Let me see. Morals. Not morals, I think those are chanterelles. Common dried mushrooms. I thought they were something fancier. You will like Split Fiction when done with It Takes Two. Once you finish, gloves are off. We are going full spoiler mode on that. That sounds great. I can't wait. I can't wait. Did you want to know how far we are so far, Alex, or? And also, Alex, like, really and truly, thank you again. It's something that's sweet to me, but my husband's been, he was so, like, touched by that. He was like, it's like, oh, no one's ever given me a gift, like it was just very, we're both very extremely appreciative, but it became immediately like, oh, we've got to do this thing. Another dumb co-op game can be chained together. Yeah, we played A Way Out, which I'm wondering if it's the same devs. I need to look that up, if it's the same devs, because, there was a whole section where, like, Leo and Vincent from A Way Out, were, like, oh my god. That just kind of made my day. But we temporarily, were prioritizing getting, oh, I forgot to get the milk. Wow, I'm so distracted. But let me just put the eggs, at least, in. We're prioritizing getting, It Takes Two finished up. A Way Out is Haze Light, the same ITT and SF. Split Fiction. Oh, It Takes Two. Oh, okay, that makes sense, because there was a little figurine, there were figurines of Leo and Vincent, and they have, like, signature quotes from them, which I found endearing, because I loved A Way Out. I loved A Way Out so much. I thought that game was phenomenal. Everything about it. And honestly, It Takes Two, like, it could be a Pixar movie as well. Like, my goodness, this dev team is phenomenal, like, on all fronts. Yeah, you've brought into our world some pretty phenomenal gaming experiences, and I don't take that for granted. Speaking for myself, but let's put some of this stuff away. All right, so now I'm on a personal mission to gift all the people. We completely did not play A Way Out, so might just have to play that one with Nove. Maybe she'll carry me. Oh, I can't recommend it enough. Alright, well, I will make sure not to give any spoilers. That game, that story, will forever haunt my mind in the most beautiful way. That's all I'll say. That's all I'll let myself say. But it's, oh my god, it is a phenomenal game. Okay. Alright, Penny. It's Penny, not Emily. Because when I have the emeralds, my default is to give it to, Emily, but I haven't given her a bouquet yet. But where did you leave off in It Takes Two? Oh, we are in the castle area about to reach the elephant. That's where we left off. Like, we're just about to go see the elephant. Alright, he's still at 9. It's gonna be a while. But I like the bee. I really, really liked the bee, to be honest. The bee made me... I don't know how to explain it. The bee just made me very irrational. I saw myself in the bee. We're like halfway. Aww. Well, that is very good to know. Alright, let me go find Elliot. Oh, I hope he's in his little hut. I mean, if he's not, it's not. There he is. He was hoping I'd show up. Aww. New achievement. Best friends. Well, we're more than best friends. I have maxed out Elliot. Hell yes. This is good. The gameplay is phenomenal, I will say. It is so seamless. By the way, Alex, we both dislike the book. I don't like the book. I think the book is a little... Big sleep. I love that idea. It's so funny. I don't know. I get very gushy about really dumb things. Alright. I'm so happy that Elliot was the first I maxed out. Do you see? Though, I feel so proud. Like, I've got 1 boyfriend, 2 boyfriend, 1 girlfriend, 3 boyfriend. Yay! Oh, we should go see, God, I always forget Harvey exists. Just don't tell him I said that. Oh, Sam, that's so sad. Yeah, I definitely have some thoughts on the book that we discussed. Yeah, that sounds good. I think I was pretty dang explicit, when I first met them. It's like, the cook grid is going smoothly, seamlessly. Where the hell is Harvey? Is he in his space? Wow, he's just missing. Okay. Cool. I think I missed out on Harvey. No one's in the doctor's office. Oh, it's Sunday. Is he like just... Oh, hi, you're here. You've made another week of progress. Wow, look at you. You're not a dipshit. I'm just kidding. Let me find... Oh boy. Oh, let's go in here before it closes. Okay, no one is in here. Yeah, I don't think anyone goes this far in, so I'm just gonna... Oh well. Cock run is going smoothly. That's funny. Ah, nice. Oh. While I'm here, I may as well crack some geodes. What I appreciate about the one episode that's out so far is that you two immediately clocked that the game starts off with a heavy talk and you both proceed to make fun of the plot anyway! Yeah, it was just like... It's very in very Pixar fashion. It's like, oh, game's gonna do its thing. I don't know. That's funny. Penny, 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 stay! Hang on, I have to Sheldon you. Okay. Who else do I have? Oh, Harvey. Dang it. Where the hell is Harvey? Oh, maybe he might go into the saloon. I can't remember his saloon schedule, if I'm being real. No one's in here. Let's just talk to Emily. You did a Sheldon. Yeah, I did. I love Emily. Why are we not romancing her right now? Why am I romancing? Well, you know what? It's okay. Um... Let me actually just check and see. What? Oh, the music's on. Alright, let's go say hi to, Krobus. Because I do want to max out my friendship with Krobus. Look at him, he's so cute. Okay, he's so happy. Sorry, I'm still a little wary of humans. My shop is still open. God, he's so sweet! Aww. Oh, wait, yeah, you know what, Big Sleep, you're right. I need to set, I want to make bots. The thing is, like, I want to have a bunch of dumb bots, and I'd love to have a bot that, like, one of those bots that gives you, like, a percent, like, Anna, Chill with Anna stream has, like, a chill meter. It's always so funny, because my number, it was once, like, 98. It was very recently, 98. But it's usually some, like, absurdly low number, and I'm just like, oh, that's funny. And then, one of my other favorite streamers, Nest in the Northwest, has a brain spelled Brian, which is just so dang cute. And it gives you like your brain function percent with like a cute little witty thing. And it's usually, that one is hilariously like, it's like 3%. Someone bring this, bring this person the coffee or tea right now. Like that kind of, it's just very cute. So I'd love to do something like that. I haven't gotten around to setting them up, and yeah. I don't know. I love that. Alright, what am I? One streamer I follow has the odd command, since she likes oddish. Aww. What does that command do? Does it, like, also give, like, a percent, or is it just, Alright, let me check the saloon. Surely Harvey must be having his beer or something, whatever it is he drinks. Wow, no one's here. Yes, it gives a percent. How odd you are! Yours should be a book nerd meter or something like that. Faded! Welcome in, Faded! Faded, happy Monday! I hope you're well. I hope you're doing well. Yeah, yeah, you're not wrong. I thought about something, like doing something like hilariously questionable and stressful. Like, your grade for the day. Just because that would be funny as hell, but I don't know if I'd want to do that, like, to be honest. I think, I might just spare everybody. Let me see. Oh, Harvey. So hard to find. I did not think this character would be this hard to find. Aw, 20 streams! Yay! That's so fun. Everybody, like, so many of you all have, like, such huge, like, streak numbers. That's pretty awesome. She usually stops streaming if you get 69 or 100%. Oh! Oh, Faded, thank you for the 100 bits!
Faded details shared. X100. Cheers. The Dead 13 Faded dance for Dead 13 we smokin'.
Oh, that is so sweet. Faded, that is so appreciated. Thank you so much. That just, the TTS... You got your name right. I only say that because, so yesterday I was doing chores almost the entirety of the day. And I was like, I'm missing out on reading. Streams are going well, I love this stream. Oh, Faded, thank you so much. You know, thankfully they really are. It's been, honestly, just like a cozy fun time. I enjoy streaming a lot. I eventually do want to up my stream hours. I just have to work that out. I'll figure that out at some point. It probably won't be, like, too soon. Could be. Oh, another command that could be fun is burp, to know what kind of bird chatter. Oh my god, that would be amazing. Yeah, that would be so amazing. Oh, if I can get my, like, CSS and scripting skills in, I could actually get it to pick a bird on, like, the Audubon website, or, like, on, like, another, like, birding website or an ornithology page. I think the easiest is if I manually just type, like, different birds and maybe, like, a fun fact about the bird. That could be. Oh, you know what? I love these ideas. It's tempting me to like have like a suggestions maybe in the Discord. I'll have to maybe remember, but just like be it game suggestions, suggestions for like things like I don't know bots. Um, I don't know. I don't know. I'll think about this because I really like these ideas. Okay. Book recommendations. I've got my book channel. But yeah, I had my accessibility on my phone TTS the books that I was reading, and I kind of like that. But the TTS, oh my god, it's very primitive, so it's not. Could be a question of the day. Ooh, I like that too. I actually really like that, because I don't know, I like the things that get us thinking or something. There's a more eloquent way to put that. Let me... Okay, let's put this away. And put the cloth away. That's... Oh, I can put the seeds away, though. Weird! Weird! Monarch, welcome in! Happy Monday. I hope that you're doing wonderfully. Question of the day. Ooh, you know what? Oh, you know what? I think Dart, I just realized, speaking of question of the day, ooh, my chat is suddenly not working. Oh, oh no. Okay, chat just crashed. But Dart, I think I remember you saying, what's the tea for the day? And I think I saw it and then I think I forgot to answer it. What did I do? No. I just realized I think I accidentally forgot to answer the what's the tea for the day. Yeah. So I'm having just a smoked... It's called a Scottish breakfast. It's 3 different black teas, so Assam, Ceylon, and oh, I forget the third tea. It might be like Lapsang Souchong, all blended together. They're all smoked, so it has a nice smoky flavor. I didn't add any cardamom or lavender this time around. But yeah, it was in the back of my mind to answer, and then Chaos Brain took over, and then it just popped in and was like, wait, you didn't answer this question. But no, the tea thing is special. Here's the... I think Seda planted in my brain the idea of doing a mug reveal. So, I have a lot of mugs, but I do cycle, you know, not too many. Monarch, welcome in. I will draw you a tarot card. Yay. I have a deck I realize I never broke into. As per usual, whatever deck, you've got it. Yeah. I never opened, so I'm gonna crack into that and just kind of explore. Ooh, let's do an owl deck, because I like the owl deck because it reminds me of like, I don't know, it has the energy of Lisa Frank, even though it's not exactly Lisa Frank, so it's like brightly colored. Another command would be tea, and the bot spilling tea. That would be fun. Ooh, I'm trying to think if tarot prediction. I'm trying to think if I actually have any tea for you all. But I can't think of anything, which is probably a good thing. Wait, can we wait like 2 minutes to add 0? You've got it. Yeah, Monarch, you've got it. You've got it. While I wait, I'm watching the ads or clubs or whatever adjacent pull. This is called bad timing. Oh, no, it's all good. It's all good. Happy to wait. I am happy to wait. Although I realize I'm saying all this and poor Monarch is hiding behind ads. You can't hear me. Tarot prediction. Clubs or whatever adjacent pull. I should get a French tarot deck, Alex. That'd be fun. I never saw the owl deck. I've pulled from it like only a few times, but I get distracted by the other. But here's the back of the deck. It's very cute. Dart. The art is just so joyful. Art is by Elizabeth Alba. The writer is Pamela Chen. Alright, ads should be ending soon. God, I hate ads, guys. I really do. I get that, like, you know, as an affiliate, I make a little bit of money from the ads, but never mind, I remember the cards now. It's been a while. Oh, it's definitely been a while, yeah. It's just, it feels like, doesn't that look like Lisa Frank to you? It looks like Lisa Frank. But the art's just a little more, can you draw a tarot deck? For me, with colored pencils if possible. Oh, like a whole deck? Oh, that, you know, I actually do want to, like, design my own deck. I don't know what I'd do it for. My sort of pipe dream would be to do a Sailor Moon tarot deck. But Sailor Moon is not, I don't, needless to say, I don't own, like, the licensing and all that. But I'd love to do a Sailor Moon tarot deck. Yeah, you know what, maybe that could be a thing. I suck at Krita so hard that, like, I'd love to do just, like, a digital, like, and then just stream, like, we're designing a tarot deck. Because the fun ads are over. You've got it, Monarch. Yeah, yeah. Monarch, this is the back of the deck. This is why I was like, this is, like, kind of a Lisa Frank deck. It was a play on word draw. Oh, that's funny. Oh, that is brilliant. But no, in all seriousness, I would love to draw my own because it would be fun to just, I don't know, create my own interpretations of the archetypes. Ooh, Monarch, here's a card that popped out for you, which is very enthusiastic. I'm getting my laptop tomorrow. If you need help, let me know. I may take you up on that dart. I actually may. Lisa Frank was I miss Lisa Frank. So, aw, you got a phenomenal card. I love the court cards, and I love the court royalty cards in particular. So you got the King of Wands, which is like a great horned flavored looking owl. It's an owl. It's a horned owl, or like a long-eared. Fun fact: the horny looking thing. Horny is not the right word. The horn like things that look like ears are not actually ears. They're just tufts of feather that just give the owls a more intimidating appearance. Does this deck have desk owl? I know, right? A horny owl. Yeah, I said it, and I'm like, you know, it sounds way worse when you say it out loud. But this is like a great horned flavored owl. He's got a little lizard friend too, and he's got his like staff. The King of Wands is a phenomenal card, but I'm gonna just read the description. The kings of any of the decks to me are just turned right to them. There's like the larger. So Monarch. It is time to take action and big risks. The bigger you play, the more it will pay off. Your passion and energy will take you to your goals. Everyone will be drawn to your natural charisma and leadership skills. You are very experienced in what you are doing, so just follow your instincts. Raise up your wand and lead the way. I feel like, so I should make the disclaimer, maybe don't take my advice. But the cards are fun. I'm like, uh-oh, streamers dishing out. I like the cards. But yeah, the King of Wands to me. So the wands are the sweet associated with fire. They're associated with passion, with just creativity, with drive, and the king is the master. The king and the queen are kind of masters of the sweet, where the king is the arbiter, and then the queen is the I was gonna say overseer, but to me, getting a King of Wands mirrors a kind of, I don't want to say the word mastery, but a mastery over creative passions, pursuits, endeavors. I like that this card, wands are equivalent to clubs. I think so. I actually think so. Yeah, because swords would be, I think, spades. Well, I don't remember though. This is so far away from my current situation. Yeah. Aww. But maybe it could be try to tap into the energy of the King of Wands and see what the King of Wands. I don't know. I just like the owl. The owl is fun. She likes drawing horny elves. Wait, what? Hey, my favorite artist says she loves her horny ladies, so it's fine. Nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong. Yeah, I feel like I remember that, because there was a while where I was playing French Tarot on Board Game Arena. I have a Board Game Arena account. No, I'm not a paid member, but, like, I miss playing French Tarot. We respect smut. We do respect smut in this channel. I have no... I can't read... If it's, like... I've shared my thing. I read, quote-unquote, books that are considered spicy. But if they... Did someone say... Wow, Kisnell. Yep, we sure did. Welcome in. I mean, good morning. Yeah, we were saying that we respect smut in this. But I confess that, so I read a lot of quote-unquote spicy... I mean, I read romantasy, for crying out loud. Like, there is, you know, there's a lot of, like, explicit stuff. But for me, I love it when it's more plot. More plot heavy. if it's focused just on the smut, I get bored because I want intrigue. I want something that compels me to read. And like sex doesn't compel me to read. I'm not one of, like, I don't know, not to be TMI, but I'm not one of the, like, I don't get off to smut. In fact, degenerate brain kind of kicks in. It's like, uh-oh, it's getting spicy, and then, like, I just start laughing, because, you know, I might be, like, almost 40, but my brain is still, like, I don't know, guys. Good morning to you. Happy Monday. I hope that you're having a good Monday. I will share some art that she does in your server. Nothing NSFW, but oh, I can't wait to see that. I love seeing. I do really like seeing art. She walked boobily down the stairs. That's 10 out of 10. But my favorite thing, if you want like romance done well, my favorite thing is like the so-called tension and yearning. So when there's longing, but you don't quite have what you're longing for. So it's like the unmet, like, I think that is just, can be done really, really beautifully. Oh my god. Oh, Sarah, welcome back. Thank you so much for the raid. How was your stream? I'm assuming probably, how's Stardew going for you? Assuming you were playing Stardew. Thank you for the raid. We're talking about spicy books. RoboFox! I love that name, RoboFoxy. Raid! Yeah, welcome in. I hope stream went wonderfully. I really do. Oh, yeah, we're, what are we doing? We're sorting through our chests. That's what we were doing. Hype! Oh, it's so happy. It's so happy. Stardew is treating us pretty well, I'd say. There's a whole lot of chaos. Thank you, stream was good. Made it to summer YouTube. Yay! We're doing well. We're doing well. We're just goofing off. I've started romancing the characters, so I'm only gonna do a handful at a time so that I can just max them out and not have to max out the heart levels and not have to worry about them, and then just slowly get them up to 10. Because there's something very wrong with Streamer. But, so that's what we're doing. I'm also genuinely trying to, bump up my friendship levels with Krobus, because I've not been paying him much attention. And I really want to, because the plan for this is we romance everybody and then roommate Krobus. So we just kind of let everybody down, as one does. It's I had oh, it's just the way of things. Alright, so, oh, Penny's maxed out, too! Hey! So, Elliot and Penny are maxed out. So I just need, gifts for Harvey. I didn't even realize. Ooh, we could maybe give a bouquet to someone else. Krobus is a roommate. Yeah, I've never done Krobus as a roommate. I've never done, like, in my main files, I just go for Elliot, and that's that. Max out this heart level. Krobus. Yeah, I've just been giving him what I have. I have, like, an obscene amount of iridium, so I've just been giving him the iridium bars, because he loves those. But, I don't know, maybe we can, vary the, I don't know what you call it. Oh, I should check on my, tappers. Let's do that. With my, my field's so covered in grass. I don't always see when the pigs have dug up their, the truffles. Okay, I don't see any, alright, nothing to tap. Just do this. Krobus is the easiest to bromance, yet the second hardest to remember. Yeah, because he's in the sewers, so, like, honestly, the reason why he's so low is I never down in the sewers. So it's just kind of like oh, wait, I remember I was doing this thing. And so now I'm just trying to make the effort to, because now we got down to level 102 in the Skull Cavern. So I think I'm just gonna stay and just try to max up. Just wrap up meeting. How's Stardewing going? Stardewing is going fun. It's honestly, I've just been kind of bantering, or not bantering, but just vibing with chat. So I'm like kind of half paying attention to the game and otherwise just, what's the fortune for the day? Alright, it's another luck will not be on your side. Ooh. Yeah. Okay. As one does. Yeah, I stream to hang out with chat. I mean, there's the gameplay component too, but I'm just kind of like, I just... Oh! Okay, let's, I didn't realize those were empty. Let's see. Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna have to raid and run. Good, please take care of yourself. Sorry, I meant good as a take care of yourself. Do what you need to do. Thank you for the raid. Thank you for hanging out. Enjoy your food. Yeah, and thanks for stopping by. I am so glad to hear your own streams are going well and that Stardew's go. Look at that, they're in like a perfect formation. It's so fun and so creepy. I'm gonna give you this advice because I like you and want you to stay in Pelican Town. Mayor Lewis, you hate me. And I've been like such a dipshit to you. Alright. Meet me at the docks on a sunny morning. Alright, we're gonna abandon all things for this cutscene. Sorry, this is important. Maybe the mayor is into that. Yeah, probably. I've just been, like, messing with him so hard. Okay. I'm not usually in the town this early, but... Alright, let's do this. Will it trigger, or do I have to wait till 8? There it is. We got it. The mayor is into porking in the bushes. Yeah, probably. This is it! Guys, it's so dark in here again. He fixed up the boat. It's so sweet. It's so sweet. Get in the boat! Yes! Aww. It's so cute. What happens if you say no? I don't know, but I don't say no to Elliot. Because why would we? I'm just kidding. I mean, well, I would have finished it either way. Good for you, Elliot. I'm grateful that you believed in me, in my vision, and well... How do I say that? Oh, I love it so much. G, welcome back in. Happy Monday. Hope you're doing well. Alright. Is it bad? Is that bad for a ship? I would totally say no to the maiden voyage, but for a rocket, I'd be fine with it. I don't think that's bad at all. I know my husband gets extremely motion sick, and so boats and ships and all that stuff are very, no-goes. But he'd probably also, knowing him, he'd also probably say no to a rocket. Aw. Ew, so you why the hell am I trembling? Okay. You're making me uncomfortable Aw, no, let's just say we're happy. Alright, we'll go back and do our farm stuff in a moment. Uh-oh, the vibration from your body has caught the attention of a crimson fish. Give it to me. I have not been making any effort to catch the legendary fish. You started your garden yesterday. That's awesome. What kind of things do you plant? Alright. Okay, back to the farm. Back to the farm. Okay. If I had the opportunity to go to space, I'd be like, hell yeah. Yeah, I don't know how I would feel. I think it'd be really awesome. But then there's also a part of me that's like, even if... Sorry. Elongated musket gun. That's funny. I don't know why that's really funny to me. Aha, truffles. Okay. Alright, so I'll put this in here. Say hi to the kitty. Let's see. You know, I kind of wonder, is the death rate for rockets higher than the death rate for cars? I honestly think that the death rate for cars is probably the highest of all modes. Like, but I don't know. I mean, the thing is, rockets aren't commercial. So if you're looking at the rate, it's probably, well, but percentages, considering all the, kind of tragic failed attempts, that is actually a really good question. Mortimer and, Alex. It's always Alex. I've missed 2 days of Alex petting. Or, well, I have to find him. You know, a lot of Stardewers will actually leave their pens, like, shut, and then pet them while they're inside. And then, but I just don't. I still am very like, I'm not gonna do that. But, as a result of not doing that, this is what I have to deal with. Figuring out where the heck all my animals have gone. Literally right here! So many Alexes. It's okay, Alex, you are not replaceable by an in-game duck. There's Mortimer! Alright, Alex, I don't know where your duck is. I actually have no idea where your duck is. Yeah, I don't know. We only have peas and beans, as far as I know, because before we start planting the second vegetable, okay! Yeah, you do that too. A lot of people do. I just don't. I just don't. After being shut down... Oh, someone would say Alex is ducking you. That's very true. After being shut down, Spirit Airlines is one of the only entities that could say they went their entire existence without casualties. I did not know that. I did not know that. Oh, there's a duck up here. There's Alex. Yay, we found the duck. Okay. I'm gonna try to head to the bathhouse as well. Maybe this evening to try to trigger Penny's scene. I can't remember. I've never maxed out Penny's scene, so I just don't remember if you actually have to be invited or if it just kind of spontaneously happens. But we'll try to get their max scenes regardless. Alright, priority is to plant some of this ancient fruit, so that's what I'm gonna do. She gives you a note. Okay. In that case, I'll just wait. I will just wait. Oh, while I have, like, an obscene amount of money, Zane and Anna, and I think Big Sleep, too. Yeah, Big Sleep wanted an animal named Eris, any animal. Anna wanted a bunny named for her, and, Zane wanted a goat. So maybe we just pick up some new animals. In my 32-year game, almost all my animals are named after midnight from... Aww. Well, that's awesome. That's fun. I'm naming a lot of my animals after members of my chat. Or, well, I'm letting my chat name my animals, so when I get a new one. But I have some requests. When I have requests, I just kind of... I just go with that. Alright, guys, let's see. Oh, right. Animals! Yeah, Big Sleep, I've got one, I've got a Name Any Animal Heiress. I'll put these away. And then I'm gonna grab the, not powder melon, but the ancient seeds. Then put the fiber away. Oh boy. I even have a child named after her, and my other child was named Izuka. Aw, well that's cute. That's fun. Okay, I put away the non-star grade vegetables. Okay. Praise Eris! Today's so hectic. Zane, welcome in. How are you? Hopefully it's not... Hopefully the hectic is, simmers down a little. Okay, so let me organize my things. Alright, Alex Harvey. Okay. Let me actually just go try to find them. Little overstimulated. I know the feeling. I know the feeling. I'm so sorry to hear that. I don't like being overstimulated. It makes me cranky is not the right word, but it just makes me want to crawl in a corner and hide under like a bunch of blankets. Alright. I'm like waving my sword around at all these doors. Where the hell is Harvey? He has just not been around. What's up with this? Harvey, you have a job to do. Please do your job. Okay. Maybe he's on lunch break. This goes to show, like, how little I know or care about, like, the characters. I used to play a game called, WSUP AI, and it's like character AI, just less inappropriate, and there's a character named Arius. Okay! Aw. Yeah, Harvey, don't play the... He's unionizing, that's funny. Ooh, let's, Okay. Okay, let me stop flashing my sword. Hey, nice tan. Thanks, man. Alright. Where are we? Okay, so now he's maxed out, so we just have Harvey. Harvey may be in the library. He's kind of bookish. Nope. Oh my god, Harvey, I don't have time for this. Unionizing with who? Himself? Let's just, my brain is getting very, like, too much... He believes in himself. Orpiment. Nice. Okay. Cool. In fact, many people in the game do not. He argues with himself all the time. I don't. I don't like the fact that he charges you after you get married. And honestly, I'm sorry, guys. Like, well, I have blood work that I'm gonna do. So I have an upcoming doctor's appointment. And I'm already getting, like, obscenely charged for it, even though my insurance is supposed to... I've been on the phone with so many people. My insurance is supposed to cover routine procedures. But apparently in the state of South Carolina, if you have anything that means your health is not perfect, you get charged, like, hundreds of dollars for it. And I'm a pretty dang healthy person. But, like, so many people in my age group, I have, like, high cholesterol... And because I have that, it changes the appointment from routine to diagnostic, even though, like, this diagnosis happened years ago and it's just me monitoring and managing. But long story short, I hate, like, I hate how much you get ripped off in this system. In fact, many of the people in the game do not. I bought a 7th anime figure. Oh, well, nice! That's fun. That is super fun. But, yeah, it's just... I had amazing healthcare. The best healthcare that I've had was New York City. For better or worse. Like, that city is... Oh my god, so stressful. But the healthcare was... Like, guys, I was in an ambulance in New York City, and I did not have to pay for that. Because my insurance covered it completely. And that is something that I will never get again unless I somehow am back in that area. But the South, it's just, it really is, like, healthcare is just not, it's just not accessible. And I think it's, I don't know. I am different than the others. Oh, Krobus. Okay. Let's see. Alright, so we're finally one heart up. A nurse just called me, telling me the HPV testing I took last year is obsolete and I need to do it again. That's obnoxious. I'm so sorry. And then their scheduling system stopped, so she has to call me back. Oh my god, Zane, I'm so sorry. Yeah, I'm in a weird state where I have to pay a small fortune for my labs, but, like, they're only doing 3 out of the routine labs. Like, I'm at a point in my life now where I want to do things like have my A1C checked, like, regularly. Especially because my poor mom, like, ended up with diabetes, and, like, I want to make sure that I'm staying, like, 2 steps ahead, and that kind of stuff, but they're not checking that, and I think their reasoning is, well, your A1C has been normal, so you don't need to check it every year, which is fine, but it's like, I don't know. I keep spending hundreds on plushies. Aw. Hey, whatever sparks joy. I don't know. Booties, welcome in, good morning. How are you, Booties? I was just, talking about, one time my dad got his leg, pinned between 2 cars and someone backed into him. He drove himself to the hospital rather than wait to pay for the ambulance. Yeah, I mean, like, there are these stories about, like, there are some hospitals that are like, we don't let you drive in an Uber, because people do that, because it's like, if you go in an ambulance, that's pretty much it. Like, the fees for that are, absurd. Gee, that collection is awesome! Dabi Shigaraki, Bakugo Izuki, Todoroki, All Might, Jujutsu Yuchi. Oh, that's awesome. That's so great. Finally relaxed from the weekend. Work today is super tedious, but it's easy. I'm so glad to hear that. I'd rather deal with easy tedium than... I don't know. My poor husband, oh, here's some tea. His manager is so... I don't know what the word is. Every day it's a different mood, and he just comes home and he's like, I don't know what mood she's gonna be in today, and I just feel so bad for him. Don't feel bad, they refused to give me a mammogram despite my mom dying from breast. Oh my god, Zane, I'm so sorry to hear that. Oh, yeah, I think my doctors want me to go for them because one of the medications I'm on puts me at, like, elevated risk. I'm so, that makes me, like, mad on your behalf, because it's so funny, because we live in a society where you get judged for not being on top of your care, and yet the care does not make it easy to stay on top of, if that makes sense. Like, it's like, how can you stay on top of the care when you work so hard? Maybe Mr. Eos should forward Rosalita pictures you send him to his boss. I don't think his boss would like that. My only time in an ambulance was like 3 months ago. I got blackout drunk and passed out next to my car and hit my head on the curb. Woke up in an ambulance. 0.2 mile trip to the hospital was $900. Oh my god, Booties, I'm so sorry. I am so sorry to hear that. She's a moody boss. Yeah, very. Surely that would help her, you know, who knows. Drama. Yep. We like to, I mean, gossip. That's funny. That's really funny. Alright, I actually can't be bothered. Surely that would help her mood. Why is that showing me that a second time? OBS is weird. Yeah, Booties, I had to go to be transported in an ambulance once. And it was back in New York. I didn't pay for it because that was my only time I had good insurance. I mean, I knew a surgeon in New York who bluntly said, yeah, we don't turn down anyone. Like, my sister's in debt because my nephew had a seizure and she had to use the ambulance, otherwise it wouldn't be considered an emergency. Oh my god, I'm so sorry. God, that's so sad. Yeah, the loops you have to go through. But it's funny because, my thing is, I went to the, urgent care because I was experiencing excessive pain. And I, like, collapsed, and they didn't know what was wrong with me. So they called 911 on me, and then had me go. And I was sitting there in the ambulance freaking out, like, oh no, that's it, I'm bankrupt. Like, I'm in an ambulance, that's it, kind of thing. And I'll die with medical debt. Alex, you know, I kind of felt that way. After my kidney surgery, I was in so much debt. I was in so much debt after my kidney surgery that, do you know what I used to pay off my kidney surgery? Like those medical bills? Those stipend checks that we kept getting during the pandemic? I threw all of them at that bill because I was getting so sick and tired of paying for it. So it was one of those, like, I was set to pay it off in like 40 years. Or I don't remember what it was. And I just like pled with the hospital, like, please help me, like I'm not, like, I can't afford this. Like, I didn't ask to have a giant kidney stone, but, you know, whatever. They gotta treat me in an emergency room anyway. In an emergency anyway. Stardew, Dast, welcome in. Yeah, we're all just sharing, like, because I'm romancing Harvey, but I'm also ranting about how much I can't stand Harvey because he's part of the... I've never been in an ambulance, but I might be in the future. Well, may you never, G. Some people do go their lives, you know, relatively, like, it's just, I didn't need surgery to remove my kidneys, just grew up normally. I've never been in an ambulance before, but I might be. Oh. Yeah, no, you never know. We never know the future, needless to say, but... My husband was telling me one of his students always comes to class with like a Monster energy drink. And my husband asked his student, like, oh, you know, how much of those do you drink a day? And he was like, 3 or 4. And my husband warned him. My husband has had like a heart condition. So he's very like, you know, just be careful. Those drinks are, you know, they can really like affect your system. And he was like, that's a problem for older me. And I like face palmed when I heard that. I was like, oh god. So I'm a medically retired veteran. I ran over an IED in 2016. I hate hospitals. Oh, Dast, I'm so sorry. Yeah, you know the funny thing is, Dast, my parents are doctors of physical therapy, and they are so jaded by all of that. They and the thing is, they are natural healers. They love working with people. They love healing, and they hate like that insurance. They hate that like the insurance is like rejects more people than it should, kind of thing. Like they just, my grandpa's been in a couple ambulances before. 3 to 4 days, a heart attack at 35. Yeah, the best medical plan in the US is just don't get sick. Yeah. Okay, where the hell is Harvey? Why? You know what? Maybe I should just let his hearts go to 0. Like, do I have to romance everyone? I'm doing this to myself. Maybe I should just let it drop to 0. I don't care anymore. I don't... rub some dirt on it while pulling yourself up by the bootstraps. Too easy. Marvin, happy Monday, hypochondriacs! Wow, I don't know if you've been here listening to us ranting about, like, hospital visits. I'm going in for blood work, and... my insurance is supposed to cover the routine stuff, but it's not, so I'm gonna be, like, paying, like, $100-some for a routine appointment, and I bluntly told them on the phone, it's absolutely ridiculous that I told them, like, this feels like I'm being punished for staying on top of my healthcare. Like, I'm going because I'm, you know, it's like making sure that there's always the routine stuff, never the put stuff. Yeah, anyway. Put stuff extra. And my poor mom was ranting to me, like, or not ranting, she was venting to me about needing to, okay, Harvey... Oh, you know what? I bet he's in, like, the Grand, like, he's with, George. That's probably where he is. Nope. Butts are for shitting. Of course. Now I see, how streamer was recommended to me. You're a bunch of Aura fans. Daz, are you an Aura? Are you an Aura person? That's pretty great. I busted my knees open once and didn't even go to the hospital. I just got a scar on my left knee. It's been a couple years. It's still here, so it's probably permanent. That happens. That happens. Yeah, I think we've all had, situations where we've fallen and scratched a knee, or... We are Aura bald obsessed weirdos. Are you bald? I'm in the Mario community. Oh, that's awesome! Yeah, we're all... Daz, Aura actually was here, like 2 weeks ago, I want to say. It was a couple weeks ago. He came to the stream. He actually followed, which was so fun. That was nice. I only ever look at the pictures. I heard desk, what I miss? Desk, what did I say about a desk? Desk owls, maybe? Oh, not a whole lot. We're venting about medical care in the country. I was saying I have like a routine like checkup coming up, but I'm doing my blood work hopefully this Friday. I'm not bald. Jeans won't allow, but a nice zero razor will. The rooster flew away. Aw, I hope the rooster comes back to spark more chaotic joy. Okay. Dart, did you see my breakfast? No, it startled me. Did you hit Aura with the Ong? Is that you? I heard he likes that. You know, Big Sleep, I'm in Aura's Discord. Yeah. Big Sleep, oh, Lex, you're probably asking Dart now that I think of it. Big Sleep, when he did come in here, I definitely did have a fangirl moment. Not a crush, but like just a fangirl, because he is a, like, big streamer. But I was trying to rein it in, but it definitely, I think people who may, like, be used to how I am may have, like, caught it, because I was a little more, like, it was nice, though. He's very sweet. Like, he's so kind. It's amazing how he's, like, I'm just a small streamer, but, you know. No, I didn't. Not in his Discord. My gift sub ran out. Not you! No, it wasn't just a scratch. I wasn't saying, G, that yours was just a scratch. I'm just saying we all have those situations where we fall and injure ourselves or hurt. Yeah. He knows his regulars. Yeah, it's sweet too, because I'm more of a lurker in his chat. Like, I will say hi in the morning, and some days I honestly will not. It just depends on how busy I am, but his stream is up in the morning. But Aura's an adult babysitter. Yeah, he really is. Oh my god, the stuff that he has to, like, put up with. Alright, you know what? I'm at a point where, okay, we're Monday, it's... Oh, it's autumn, is it autumn already? No, it's not. Fake watcher! Love Aura's chat. I like to watch on mute. I watch on mute in the gym. Although these days in the gym, I've been reading. Like, when I do cardio, I haven't been watching streams. Real Aura fans, watch on full. Yeah, that's what I do. Lex, I'll have the, like, shit show Saturdays just playing. Like, I'll have them playing on my phone while I'm just in the kitchen, like, getting our breakfasts ready, getting, like, the morning going. Who even is he? I've never... Orator is a Mario Maker streamer, G. But he's a pretty big streamer, like thousands of viewers at a time. Rat Jam, you can watch Aura without audio. It would just make you not a listener. I will say a lot of playing, like, the TTS Monster Saturday streams is partially to watch my husband react to the TTSs. Big stream without a hot tub. Yeah, no hot tubs. Okay. I'm gonna actually look up Harvey's. People watch Aura with audio on during Mario. No hot tub. Still. You know, Dast, I have a feeling that he does have a lot of, like, people, boys and girls alike, like fanboys and fangirls who are crushing on him. Like, I just kind of get that sense. His chat is so dang thirsty. Stardew Valley. Alright, we're gonna look up Harvey's schedule because I'm getting sick and tired of trying to find him. God, I hate his face. Don't like him. Schedule. I think we're in the summer. I don't even know at this point, or care. Yeah, I think we're in the summer. It's a Monday. Oh, he goes to the fountain, stands by the fountain, stands at the right side of the front desk, goes up to his room, reads in front of a bookshelf, goes to bed. I lost count. Wow, oh, Desk-chan, you got... Desk-chan, you got auto-modded. Oh my god. I lost count of how many times I've read that in his chat. Yeah, me too. I'm not gonna lie, like... I liked his chat the most when it was just like Beach Mouse and RRR, and you know, occasionally you get something degenerate, but it was usually like directed at like Nintendo characters. It wasn't directed at him. And so I'm not gonna lie, yeah, I'm gonna allow this because you're not saying it to anybody. Am I allowed to? Okay. Yeah, I lost count of times read that in chat. Please, please bury me at Wounded Knee. I watched her on full audio to shut my neighbor's big mouth. I made Aura aware of it. He said, nice. That's funny. Yeah, you got auto-modded. If you want to watch a crazy streamer, watch Bushwhack because he let his chat play meme sounds. It's hilarious. He mostly plays horror games. Fair enough, G. Yeah, fair enough. He's literally saying to Aura, understandably lodged. I once had a first-time chatter. I don't even remember what they said. They said something totally harmless, but it got auto-modded, and he got pissed off and left and never came back. And I was just like, dude, like, that's not me. Like, I'm not the one modding you. You got auto-modded by Twitch, and for, like, an error, like, it's an AI, it gets things wrong, but it was whatever. It's like, if he's gonna get salty about something like that, I don't know. I've read so much it made me wonder if... oh my god, Desk-chan. Toe reveal? Yeah, but toe reveal didn't get... Like, and arguably, like, asking a streamer for, like, a reveal of that... Like, that to me is arguably more harassment. I mean, I'm not gonna lie, that first time chatter, that was funny. That was still funny as hell to me. Like, it wasn't actually, don't let the bots win. Yeah, it's just... It's like, part of me, it's like, have a sense of humor. You got auto-modded, you know. It doesn't mean you're, like, I don't know. He streams on YouTube and Twitch, I think. Good to know. Good to know. But yeah, that toe reveal comment, like, I could not stop laughing at it. Alright, I think we are, I don't think we're gonna find... And the thing is, I don't think there's any way to get into... I can't get in here, it will not let me. If I get a first chatter asking for a toe reveal, I draw a toe with an uwu face. Dart, that's kind of perfect. So can we get an ear reveal? Why are you hiding them behind those headphones? Lex, do you remember when I used to stream? I didn't have headphones, like back in 2022. So there were lots of ear reveals back then. There was lots of that. Maybe... I always do remove, when I go, when I step out to use the restroom, I always take my headphones off. So, I do a toe review. You know, Desk-chan, I think that'd be pretty special. Well, it's more so because you actually have, like, really nice, like, designer shoes. Like, okay, I let you win. Okay, I let you... Oh, sure thing, Dart. Ooh, are you doing another curry today? Part of the fun is using the... Or I should let you check up on your rice and... We'll hound you about what you're making later. Part of the fun is using the imagination. The reveal can leave you disappointed in reality. Design her shoes. I made a stir fry. That sounds delicious. I think I'm doing crab cakes today for dinner. I have not decided. The shoes are to hide my hideous toes. Aw. Well, for me, I'm not gonna lie. Part of why the whole foot thing, the like foot fetish thing, is so hilarious to me is that feet are so gross, like, objectively. But it's such a like, as far as, like, fetishes go, it's such a harmless, like, very, very harmless, like, I don't know. It's just funny. It's just funny, and I'm clearly very, like, the most mature. I ordered breakfast burritos, Lex. That sounds tasty. What's in the burritos, Lex? Off topic of YouTubers, my house got burned down by something, and some people who want to buy the land are asking stuff like, how big is the house? Like, what house? Oh, jeez. Yeah, that's funny. Worship toes, harmless. Yeah, exactly, Mark. It's so dang harmless. Like, it's just kind of, I don't know. I don't even think it's, like, that weird, either. Potato reveal. I would like to do a cooking stream. But before I do a cooking stream, I'd want to get a dedicated like camera, like an HD webcam at the minimum, because I'm just using a laptop like webcam, like a built-in laptop webcam. So, but cooking streams would definitely be there. All right, put those away. We will find Harvey eventually. Just gotta be patient, I guess. Alrighty. Okay, it seems like all the pine tar is ready. Sausage. Oh, you can have mine if you want. It's pretty good, and I ain't gonna use it anymore. Aw. Sausage, eggs, potato, hash, bacon, bell peppers, beans, cheese, maple syrup. That sounds so perfect. I love adding maple syrup to savory dishes. You love cooking. That's awesome, G. That's great. I think it's an important skill. And it's one of those things where, a lot of people will assign a gender to something like cooking, but I think it's something that it's worth everybody learning to do. It is one of those skill sets that just will, Alright. Something I'm gonna look up later on is, okay, that's all I want to carve out. Something I do want to look up is, getting the iridium scythe, because I would like to have that. But I'm gonna look that up later, because I'm not really too concerned. It's funny that gender is assigned to cooking since professionally it's male-dominated, but domestically many people see it as a female activity. Yeah, that's so true, Lex. That's the funny thing. Well, and it's the irony of that too is that like women who are trying to get into like the professional and artisan chef are often met with quite a bit of like sexism and misogyny, and I won't get into that because stream is not the place for it. But I've had a lot of friends who went into professional cooking and did not have a good time of it. So that it is an irony that it's on the one hand seen as this like feminine thing, and yet are like pushed out. Cooking is a very important skill. We are teaching our 10-year-old to cook quite a bit. That's so wonderful. Yeah, if we had kids, they would be cooking. Like I would have them cooking, but the thing is, I'd also have it because I'm not gonna lie, like, cooking with a family, like, with your family, like, I remember being a kid and being like, it's time to cook, and, like, all hands on deck. It's fun. It's really, really nice. It can be a really, like, nice, like, bonding experience. The power of self-referential opinions. Yeah. Women are met with sexism and everything. Yeah, Zane, you're not wrong. That was a big part of why I did not stay in engineering. Was I just couldn't stand the fact that, like, I don't care that I'm the only girl in my classes, but I hate that it's being pointed out and being like, we have doubts about you because of this. So, I just burned out of that. Like, in my late teens, early 20s, I was like, I don't want to deal with this like, I don't know. I was cooking eggs at 7. Aw, men are met with sexism and everything as well. Yeah, you know, Dustin, you're not wrong. You're not wrong about that anywhere. Like, I'm not gonna lie, it's this vicious cycle of those who have been fed up with the system have created a hostility for just honest people who are just trying to get by in life. So it's the whole world's toxic. That's me being dramatic, but yeah. Woo, men! And then you have to work harder. I think men are naturally more competitive with women, and a competitive person uses everything they can against their opponent, which includes sexism. It's not right, but it's not difficult to see why. Lex, yeah, that is a thing. That's a thing, like, on the internet, too, which is why, like, I don't know. It's one of the things that I accept, I don't care for it, but I accept that as a female on the internet, my gender is going to be used as a, I don't know what the word is. So I try to let that part of it, like, roll off my shoulders, if that makes sense. Like, this is one of the many, I don't even know. I love cooking. I'm so glad. Me and my mom and dad all like to do canning, and we canned homemade apple juice. That's so great. Yeah, gee, that is a thing that eventually, so I'm living in rental, so I want to do more gardening than I'm able to do. But, canning, preserves, that kind of thing is something that I would like to do for my household. as well. Men operate under extremes more than women do. Women tend to be a lot more centered and level. That's why men commit so many more crimes, because they are way more prone to pop off simply biologically. I've known some pretty apeshit women as well, for what it's worth. But yeah, no, I do hear you there. Our culture also praises aggression in men. Like, it's seen as a sort of favorable thing. Like, guys, okay, there is a guy at the gym. I actually stay away from him because he kind of scares me. And I know that I'm judging him based on his appearance. But he wears the douchiest, like, wife beaters with really cringy messages like, I'm the hardest I'm the hardest worker in this space, and, like, just this really, like, grimy, and he is very, just very aggressive. Like, he wears, I'm not gonna get into politics, I don't want to, but he wears his politics, like, to the gym. Like, bro, you're just at the gym. And he's one of those guys who, like, grunts really loudly and slams weights down, and I'm just like, this guy's really creepy. And I think he's doing it because he thinks it's, like, macho and masculine and, like, this whole display. And for me, I'm just like, this is my cue to stay clear. Stay absolutely clear of that. Let's see. And why there are more male geniuses, it goes both ways, high and low. As a male with dark hair, dark beard, I realize I look intimidating at the gym. Aww. So at the gym, if it's a group of women, I usually just leave because I hate that. Oh, Daz, that sucks. You should not have to leave or be made to leave because you look a certain way. I'm so sorry to hear that. Yeah, I try to just, if a person is just, not putting on a big aggressive display, I try to wave at other regulars in the gym, just as a way of signaling, I'm not going to get, like, I'm here to just work out, and I'm not here to, I don't know. But you'll find more above average intelligence women and way more extremely below average intelligence men. That's weird. Men are all or nothing. I've seen apeshit women in high school. Me too, Dart. And I went to an all-girls school. Wild behavior. All-girls schools, like, it gets really unhinged when you have the gender separation. Just speaking from experience, like, oh my god. Not saying they should be pristine and whatnot, but I've seen stuff. But I don't act douchey at the gym. Yeah, and honestly, most people don't. Oh, that's scary. Yeah. I'm quiet, but does he smell good? That is, Booties is asking all the right questions. I'll try to take a whiff, Booties, and I'll report back, if I survive that encounter. Yeah, there's variance in everything. I'm speaking on averages. Lex just straight up shitting on all men. That's cool, I guess. I'm just reading out everyone's chat messages. I'm not saying I agree or disagree. With 8 billion people, you'll have millions of aberrations. Not shitting. It's well documented. I said men have more geniuses. I know, don't worry. Hi, Jart. Hi, Judies. The gender stereotypes don't really apply to my husband. Haha, no worries. You know, the funny thing is, Zane, something that I'm empathetic to is that, so my husband is cisgendered, straight, white male. And he is through and through a sweetheart. And he's one of those, like, I don't know how to describe it. He's super comfortable in his sexuality. Like, he is not homophobic. He's not one of those people who has to say things that, like, proves he's not, like, he does not care. Like, he will compliment a man that's good looking. Like, he will be like, oh, that's a good looking guy, and doesn't care about anything, because he knows himself. He knows what he's into, he knows that he's not, and reading out loud is not taken as an endorsement. Same. We also can pineapple G, aw. And if you want to hear crazy, let's talk about my aunt. Oh my gosh. You are more than welcome to share stories about your aunt. Tom Welling is my man. Oh, Lex, I find that wholesome. That is so wholesome. And now I'm gonna look up Tom Welling, because I can't, I'm gonna leave Harvey's schedule up. Tom Welling. We need to see, you know what? I don't blame you, Lex. Oh my god, I do not blame you. What was he in? Ooh. Okay, Smallville is on my list. He's in Lucifer. Oh, I want to watch Lucifer so badly. It looks so fun. He was Superman for one episode. Yeah, I don't blame you. Guys, for what it's worth, this is Tom Welling. Very beautiful man. Lex, I like that. I like that. That makes me very happy. I should watch it then. Look at that jaw. That's so cute. I love it. I love it. Hey, it's okay. You know what? I wanted to watch it, but I never got around to it. Yeah, I want to see Lucifer. I've been wanting to see Lucifer. But if Tom's in it, I 100%. Yeah, he is. He's so underrated. You should watch it. It's totally. I feel like it's totally up my street. We're still working our way through the originals. We're still working our way through the originals now, and I have been watching Nana, the anime, and I am loving that. It's so beautiful. It's so sad. It's very, like, deliciously uncomfortable, for lack of a better way to put it. His range is crazy. I can't cheat on my celebrity crush, Lin-Manuel Miranda, saying, "Aw." Saying, I don't know why I love that, too. That makes me happy. Lin-Manuel Miranda's phenomenal. Just absolutely phenomenal. My dad would not shut up about me watching Lucifer. Monique, welcome in a good way, or in a, like, was he picking on you, or... That's a shame. She is playing the victim, even though my uncle is the real victim, just so you know, if I say some odd stuff about... Gee, you're fine. You're fine. Lucifer is so good. Yay, Nana! Dart, yeah, I was actually gonna DM you this weekend, I just didn't get a chance to. Like, 20 episodes into the anime, it's really good. Like, it's really good. I haven't watched anime in a while. So, this is, it's so cute. It's very, like, early 2000s shoujo-ish. And so I really want to draw, like, the characters. Because it's very, like, oh, this is very similar. It's very close to, like early 2000s Sailor Moon. So I'm just, the itch to, like, draw the characters is, like, very strong. Like, yay! But yeah, Lucifer looking. I'll try to start this week. Oh, no, he wanted me to watch it. He loved it, and I don't watch... Aww. Okay, can I just say how adorable that is that your dad's trying to get you to watch it? I always thought... Lucifer was a show that was recommended to me by, like, my friends who are also, like, romantasy readers and who are into that kind of thing. So that just makes me extra, like, happy. Like, I love these wholesome things about, you know, people liking things outside of prescription, outside of whatever gender things. I do like that. I'm glad you're having fun. Yay, be right back, Lexia, you sure thing. I have the anime Nana on my saves list. Gee, sure thing. Gee, it is, it does have some mature, I mean, my stream's also kind of, well, mature, but, it does have some heavy stuff. I'm not gonna spoil anything, but just be prepared that it's got some pretty, just heavier adult themes. I obviously, I don't know what your, like, limits are, what's, like, comfortable or uncomfortable for you, but, yeah, it's kind of weird. My dad doesn't like fantasy or anything. I don't know why oh, that's so fun! I love that! Yeah, So, Monique, I got my husband to read ACOTAR, to read Fourth Wing, and he has now told me, because I won't shut up about Zodiac Academy, that he's gonna read Zodiac Academy, and I'm just sitting here like, yay me! But he loved ACOTAR, like, he really loved ACOTAR. Is there a hot diva in it? Ooh. Lex, I know there are a lot of pretty men in it. I don't know, I haven't seen it, so well... Again, this isn't a question directed at me, but look at me answering. Okay, be right back for real! No, but Tom Ellis. I don't know, I never watched past maybe one episode. But yeah, Dart, I'm really, really liking Nana a lot. I don't want to say anything, for now. Jujitsu says Yuji eating fingers, so I'm good. Fair enough, G. Fair enough. Fair enough. I like to just make the... I usually... Most of my viewers... So most of my viewers are, like, 18 plus adults, but if I know that someone is under 18, I try to be mindful of that, but I'm a very... I don't consider myself to be family friendly. I think in some ways we can kind of... Well, actually, no, never mind. I was gonna say we can kind of pass for it. I can't root for the devil. You know, Lex just BRB for real, so he doesn't get his ear reveal. Guys, I am just gonna step out very quickly to use the restroom. I'm not very family so my attitude, so I'll tell you why, like, because I probably could do family friendly, where it's, like, focused on, I don't know, quasi-wholesome stuff, but my thing is that, like, I am streaming, and a lot of members of my community are, members of communities that I'm in that are not that are 18 plus, like, and very 18 plus in themes. And I don't want to tell people like, now, guys, I have to censor this. You said PP and we can't talk about PP in this chat because we're FF, which means family friend. I don't know. I don't. And my thing is because in my professional, like, IRL spheres, I work with, so I teach like collegiate, but I've also taught a lot of like pre-college, so like K through 12 age students, and family friendly to one set of parents is so different from family friendly to another. Like, I had a parent once come to me and was mad that a student said the word crap. And crap was like devil's language, and we don't endorse that. Like, she was like getting pissy with me, and I'm just like, woman, chill out. I mean, but, you know, as a teacher, I didn't say that to her. That was in my head. I'm like, you know, well, it's just, I can't control what my kids say, okay? I am probably family friendly, but I don't want to advertise. Yeah, I don't like it because I've worked with parents, and no two parents are the same. Like, my God, like so my husband, his parents were really chill with him. Like, he was watching R-rated movies at the age of 10. Like, that, it was just, you know, and then you have some parents that are like, I don't want my children watching anime because anime is like, I don't know. Like, it's so arbitrary and I just don't want to deal with it. And I'm an adult and I want my space to be, like, to feel adult. Yes, parents can be all over the place. You can't control other kids. The main reason I don't have kids is that I need to be able to swear. You can do what my parents do and, like, accidentally. So, Zane, I grew up in a bilingual household, and my parents are very, like, prim and proper. But my dad will, like, let out a swear word in Arabic. And when you grow up bilingual, there's a lot of, like, mix of stuff. Like, I didn't know just how bad certain words were until I accidentally, like, at the age of 6, blurted out an Arabic word that embarrassed my dad so hard, but had all the other grown-ups who spoke Arabic laughing so hard. And, it's one of those things where my poor parents, like, oh no, the dipshit kid just said something they weren't supposed to. My parents swore all the time. I'm under 18, which is obvious, but I don't care if people say inappropriate. So fair enough, G. Fair enough. If you want to watch a cool love anime, watch Fruits Basket. You know, G, Fruits Basket is on my list. Back in college, I was reading the manga. I read, like, the first 6 volumes. I have the omnibus, and I love Fruits Basket. It is cute. It's wholesome. It's adorable. Rakuka Very seems to have snuck in. Rakuka Very, welcome in. If I didn't greet you, hello. Oh, yeah, you're right there. Welcome in, Rakuka Very. You can't control other kids. Let me just scroll up. Can I DM you on Twitch? Don't worry. I will sell graphic cards to you. My parents swore all the time. You know, my thing is, I don't ever want to censor my chat as long as, like, people are relatively, like, being nice to each other. Like, I want people to speak authentically. And something about swearing is that for a lot of people, it's just them feeling comfortable enough to speak authentically and to not censor. Like, I grew up in a very traditional household. And around people who are very, you have to be a lady and you have to be classy and prim and proper. So I know how to put on that mask when I need to. Like, when I am, you know, church musician singer, I know how to play the part, but, like, I don't know, in my space I don't want that. I want people to just be natural, be themselves. Relatable. You know what, we never swore in school. Yeah, same. I didn't honestly start swearing until my husband. Because that's when I felt comfortable enough, because I was scarred because one time I said crap. Speaking of, it's always the word crap. In high school I said the word crap. And I had this, like, old school, really, like, conservative southern old lady be like, we don't talk like that. You're a lady. You should speak with a cleaner mouth. And I'm just like, I cried because I was an A student. Like, I was top of my class. I was, you know, I wasn't, like, some bad kid. But, like, I went home crying. So I was like, I just got in trouble because I said a word that's not even that bad. Like, it's just, that's why I don't know. I don't care for that. I was such a good kid. I think it's because we don't allow DMs from strangers. You will like Fruits Basket. Yeah, it's on my to-watch list, for sure, Fruits Basket. I might have Whispers Disabled. Hold on, try now. Not with the lady stuff, I always hated that. Yeah, Monique, I played an 18-plus game with my parents and some others before called Trunk Dexting. Oh, that sounds fun. You know, sometimes I will say, G, I will never forget my first R-rated movie. I watched it with my parents because I'd watched it in school, and I really liked it, and I wanted my parents to see it, and then they ended up really liking it. The movie was The Patriot, which came out early 2000s, starring Mel Gibson. And that was my first like R-rated movie, and I wasn't phased by it. I was not phased by the gore. I was not phased. It was just I actually really enjoyed it. I thought it was a profound story. I liked how the ending was like melancholic and sad, but it was like that beautiful sad that's like, ah. And then I introduced it to my parents, and we watched it all together. And I just remember like we all loved it. I was not allowed to watch Harry Potter as a teenager because it was satanic. Oh, Rakuka Fairy, I'm so sorry you grew up in one of those households. Yeah, I loved Harry Potter as a kid. I loved the books. My parents did not understand a word of it, and I remember watching those movies with my parents when they came out, and they're like asking a million questions like, wait, why are they doing... You grew up Pentecost. Oh, that does explain. Weren't you gonna go pee like 5 minutes ago? I was, but a chat's distracting. It's fun. I grew up, yeah. I had, some of my best friends were like trad Catholic, like super traditional. And when I mentioned that I liked like Harry Potter, oh my god. It's so ironic that like back in the early 2000s, before like all the Rowling stuff, like Rowling and those books like pissed off a lot of like more conservative types, and now like after Rowling's whatever's been going on, it's like she has successfully managed to piss off everybody. But oh geez, anyway, moving on. My mom loved those movies. Aw. My mom still to this day covers her eyes during sex. Booties, my mom does too. She'll look away, or she'll change the channel, or she'll mute. And I'm like, we're all adults here. When cover to your ears when curse words are said. My cousin said that word all the time around his parents. He's likely only a couple months older than me. Aw, a transphobe. Yeah. It's ironic that I was full-on black metal musician when I first started to do music. Hell yes. Metal is great. I love Harry Potter. My mom's obsessed with it. Aw, gee. Yeah, I have a lot of nostalgia for the memories that I have reading those books. Because for me, it was one of those... I mean, I'm not gonna lie, like I've mentioned many times, I didn't have friends, like, growing up. I was the picked-on kid. And those books were kind of my, like, escape from reality. Like, and a lot of things were... Sailor Moon was one for me. Like, Sailor Moon immediately just, like, makes the inner child happy. But Harry Potter, those books were a big, like... helped me kind of dissociate and detach. My mom is so precious. I love her, but it's so funny. Booty's honestly same. Oh my god, your mom sounds like my mom. My favorite thing about my mom is when my sister started swearing openly around my parents, my dad would just burst out laughing. And my mom would laugh too, like clearly she found it funny, but then she'd be like, oh, I can't laugh at this because that'll enable it, it'll make her swear more. And my sister is just like, yeah, whatever. But it's so funny because she wants to laugh at it. Or, like, my favorite was, so I used to watch Curb Your Enthusiasm with my dad. And my dad loved it. I think that's where I inherit, like, the degenerate sense of humor is probably from my dad. Because my dad and I would just laugh at dirty jokes, and we'd just laugh at all this stuff. But my mom would be like, don't turn that on. Curb Your Enthusiasm is so uncomfortable. She didn't like it. They're all so rude. But then it's like they'd make a quote or something, and my mom would be the one laughing the hardest. Like, she wants to laugh, but she's like holding herself back. Funny is funny, man. I'm homeschooled, so I don't have that problem, but I don't have friends other than people in my family. Aw, gee. You know, a lot of people in my generation, I don't want to make any assumptions. I'm gonna assume that your parents are probably close to my age, and you don't have to share anything if that, and all of that, but I know a lot of people, like, if I had kids, I might have homeschooled them as well. One, because I would want them to be, like, doing calculus by 10, because, like, that's, like, I don't know, I mean, I'm sort of kidding, like, but I would want to be on top of their education and make sure they're getting quality and really getting as much, and yeah, both my husband and I are academics, and I know, I felt held back by the school system, and I don't want my kids to feel the same way, because, so I totally understand. And then in this day and age, with just everything being so intense, like my sister-in-law wants her daughter to be homeschooled, and wants all of her kids to be homeschooled, because she doesn't want her kids to be bullied, like, she doesn't want them to have that experience, and I understand it. I don't know, like, it's one of those, I understand, like, oh, they have to get to know people, but, like, a lot of bullied kids, myself included, like, you don't, like, it permanently, like, I don't know how to describe it. Like, it's rough. It's so rough. You can disable it again if you want. I tried. I hope you figured it. We are most likely going to homeschool our son once he starts middle school. Yeah, Deschen, I don't blame you. The world is like, or do private. I'm planning to homeschool for at least a few years, but I'm getting some judgment anxiety from my... I'm sorry, Monique, that you have to deal with that. I'm so sorry, because it's they're your kids. It's your, you're the parent. You get the final say, and I'm sorry on your behalf that you have to deal with that kind of judgment, because it's none of their business at the end of the day. Bullying changes you, Zane, honestly, yeah, it does. I still get, like, pain. I mean, I joke about it here because I'm trying to, just whatever, but there's still a lot of pain and a lot of baggage for me around that, or, like, I get a lot of social anxiety, less and less. I mean, I don't interact with IRL people as much these days, but, like, I do get a lot of social anxiety around, like, oh, when am I gonna be dismissed as the weirdo, or, whatever it is. So, let's see. If I'm allowed to ask, can I ask how old you are? Because they are probably close to your age based on how mature you seem. You don't have to... Oh, gee, you're so polite. I'm turning 38 this summer, so I'm in my upper 30s. Oh yeah, it's okay, I'm gonna do what I'm gonna do. Yes, Monique, I love that. I really love that. Rikukavari, don't worry, I'm good. I'm on the phone, so it might be the reason I can't DM. Buddy of mine's son is 12. His grade at his school has had an outbreak of syphilis. What the hell? Oh my god. And then you'd have to deal with all the, like, diseases and stuff your little kids bring. Me and Eos are the same. Oh, Zane, I love that. I love that so much. Huh? You know what? How the heck? Stop. Yeah. Wow, syphilis. I have so many questions about school, but guys, for real, I need the bathroom. So I'll be quick. I promise I'll be quick. I'll be right back. I think people think I'm younger. Zane, same. People, yeah, y'all having the same reaction I had. Yeah, desk chat. Yeah, that would, oh my god. Yeah, and this is why we all like homeschooling is the way to go. Well, my thing with homeschooling too is that, like, I can give my, like, kids a very sophisticated education. And I have, like, decades of professional teaching. And so, I mean, I don't know. And I'd want them to learn multiple languages. I'd want them to learn things they can't really learn in the school system here. Like, I'd want them to learn multiple languages. I'd want them to learn Latin, to learn classical Greek. I'd want them, I don't know. Bathroom break. Chat is so fun. Okay, be right back. Alright, everybody, we're back. Let's see. For sure, but we didn't play around when it came to him learning shit. Yeah, that's great. They are older than you because both of them... Oh, the message, both, because they're in the age of 40 to 50, I don't know, they're probably... Okay, so they're not actually too far from me. I see Crystal's ripping the Bloods today. Wait, what? Is it because I'm wearing, like, bright, like, red? For sure, I taught kids a bit, and sometimes the books were useless, and they were super bored. Yeah, that's a thing, too. Because my thing is, our son got into gifted program, but I don't think he's gifted. I think we just taught him too much. Well, that'll do it, too. Go pee! Excuse me, syphilis outbreak. I'm just making sure. But when I taught them normally in a fun way, they were focused and happy. Blood's color is red. Destian, I feel bad asking. Is that a sports team? Or is that like a... I don't... I feel bad asking. Like, I just don't... Nope. I'm guessing it's like a gang. Maybe? You're so cute. I'm so confused. I don't know. What is the blood? Are they pirates? Yeah, it's a gang. Okay. It's a gang that was created when the Black Panthers split. Oh. I'm a confusion. Oops. No representing. I like to call myself gangster when I wear my, like, pink. Pink is the sports line from Victoria's Secret, and I have these oversized hoodies from that have the pink line. One of them actually says Victoria's Secret in, like, rose gold lettering on the front, and it's like a rosy, like, dusty pink, and it has a hood. So I'll sometimes wear it, put the hood on, then turn to my husband, I'm like, I'm a gangster today! Sorry, my voice cracked. That is you're wearing red when the only colors I'm wearing other than black and gray and white is orange or purple, but only a little bit of color. Oh, that sounds, that's fun. Yeah, my husband wears a lot of, like, navy blues, grays and blacks, and, like, just very muted professional colors, and I'm all over the place. I wear very bright colors. Okay. Your voice is cracking when you said you're a gangster. Seems on brand for some reason. Yeah. I mean, I don't know. I'm just a bookish dork who wears oversized glasses, and I'm just kind of like, let's talk about Beethoven. Although, for real, I can share, I'm working through, she's secretly a book narc. No narking here. Let's see. Fortune teller. Spirits are very... Do we want to do the Skull Cavern? I might just go just for the hell of it, because the Skull Cavern's fun. But we need to find Jesus, I still haven't gifted Harvey anything. Who am I still... Okay, it's literally just Harvey. Hudson's Bait. I think I wanna try Skull Cavern runs today. Ooh, what's this? Meet me at the saloon tonight after dark. I honestly don't like pink. And the stereotype for girls is they love pink. And I'm a girl and I don't like pink. Aww. Yeah, so I'll confess, when I was a kid, I felt the same way. Was the whole, like, I was always frustrated that people would assume because I'm a girl that I had to like pink. But I will admit, as I grew up, I started to fall in love with different shades of pink. And then for me also, because my mom's favorite color is pink, the color has grown on me so much that I found myself completely 180ing. And I'll wear a lot of pink. Love pink, but it looks awful on me. Oh, Zane, I'm wondering, Zane, if there's like a shade of pink that may like be more of a fit. So I know there's like coral pinks, there's dusty pinks, there's like rosy pinks, there's like Barbie doll fuchsia pink. You should take a pic of your Bach figurine next time since we saw Beethoven. I need a Bach figurine. So Dart, we have Beethoven, and then of all things we have Wagner. I don't know where Wagner is. He's somewhere in the house. I want like a Brahms. We need Bach though. Like Bach is just, that's important. I don't like pink either unless it's pastel pink, or I love rose gold. Same, I'm definitely in my pink era. Monique, I think same. Try that season's color test. Yeah, I did that. Yeah, I did it as a lark and it was actually so accurate. Monique, do you mind if I ask what season you ended up getting? And you don't have to share if you don't want to. I have acne and rosacea, so the color brings out the redness. Aw, yeah, no, I hear you there. My season was deep autumn, apparently, because of the olive skin, the darker hair, with the like brownish highlights and then dark eyes. You got dark winter. Oh, I love that. I really wanted to get like a winter something, just because winter's my favorite season, but I got dark autumn, like deep autumn, sorry. And that has some jewel tones, but it also has very earthy tones. And it's very like accurate too. My cousin loves neon pink, so that's something, I guess. My cousin's a boy. Aw, good for your cousin. I love that. I really love that. And pink looks good on men. Like, I do really believe that pink can be a great masculine color. I've been wearing a lot of autumn colors that were actually on the no list. Aw, well, you know what? I'm of the opinion that if you like the color and it sparks joy, you should wear it anyway. I always feel so bad because my mother-in-law is like really traditional. She's so sweet, and I remember like there are a lot of colors that she likes but that she doesn't wear, and I'm always like, nope, you should wear what you want if it makes you happy. And not, I mean, just a lot of people who are just so scared of wearing. I mean, I'm also the sort of person who I will wear like unflattering whatever. If it makes me happy, I'll just wear it. Like, I'm always very like, nope, this is what we do. Because I'm also of the opinion that if you wear something you like and the joy is, very much, wow, look at all these animals. Come on, guys. Let's, say hi to all the chickies. Okay. I get it. They're just still in their barn. I got some pretty good pink clothes and shoes. Yes, I love that. I have pink Converse. My husband got me pink Converse a couple years ago. So I never owned Converse, so he was like, we're gonna get you a pair of Converse. This is like a pinnacle millennial experience, and if you didn't have, like, he was very, like, sad. Oh, for sure, I wear whatever I want, but the season thing opened up new colors that I hadn't even tried. I love that. And honestly, for me, Monique, when I'm back to doing like my professional auditions or interviews, I'm definitely gonna play to that because, you know, they say that appearance, like appearance, for better or worse, appearance makes all the difference. So for me, I will play on that, especially because I'm in the field of performance and that kind of thing. Like, looking sharp really does make a difference. It's so weird to even be thinking about, like, all of my career growth. Oh no, speaking of Lucifer! Sorry. Anyway, my mom called me a tomboy because I prefer playing with toy balls and Hot Wheels and Nerf guns instead of Barbies and dolls. Aww. Well, you know, mine's the opinion that you can be pretty girly and still like all that. Like, I loved Hot Wheels as a kid. I liked Barbies too, but I loved Hot Wheels. And then I studied engineering. Like, I consider myself to be pretty girly, but like, I was an engineering major as well. Why are all my animals just... What are they doing? What is happening? But tomboy, it's one of those interesting terms because some people really like being called a tomboy, like really like being perceived that way, and then some people don't like it, and so it's fascinating to me. Like, I don't know. I've never I used to get called a tomboy because I was very like outdoorsy and I wasn't afraid to get dirty and like all this stuff. And so people were like, oh, you must be, like, boyish or whatever. And I'm like, nope, I'm a girl. I like girly things. But it's just so funny. Like, our, society's depictions of, gender are so, I don't even know what the word is. They're so strict. Kind of thing, like. I think I just tried the season test and apparently I got soft autumn. Aww. Do you agree, like it? Yeah, what do you think of that, Dart, for yourself? My mom says my voice sometimes get really deep, like a boy voice, without me even realizing it. Oh! Well, there's all kinds of vocal range stuff. What do you feel, G, out of curiosity? Do you feel like you're a tomboy? Or do you, So, something I love about Sailor Moon. Sailor Jupiter, and the older I've gotten, the more I've appreciated her character. She is like the true, like, Artemis, like Artemisian, like Greek goddess Artemis, where there is the masculine and the feminine that, like, blend together. And I say this as archetype, like, the archetypically masculine and the archetypically feminine. And what I like about Sailor Jupiter is that she is portrayed as being kind of tomboyish. Like, she's into, like, the martial arts. She's very strong. She's muscular. She's a fighter. She's super tall, all this stuff. But then she's super, like, dainty and has her feminine side where she loves roses and she likes baking and she's, the older I've gotten, the more that's really grown on me. Because it's, like, this beautiful melding of things that are both, like, you know, girly and boyish or whatever you want to call it. And I love that. And she's pretty, to me, she's pretty dang feminine. But it's a different flavor of femininity, and I think society can do with just expanding. Like, an Amazon warrior is just as much a woman as, you know, a woman who owns like a flower shop and bakes pink cakes, and I don't know. I don't know. I'm taking like really like far extremes, but I prefer being called tomboy instead of girly. Aw, gee, that is honestly more than fair. My sister was the same way. Like, growing up, she liked being seen as like kind of like tomboyish, and some of it's also, so I was picked on a lot as a kid, and so a lot of the people who bullied me were mean girls, and so they were very like the sort of shallow, like the ultra shallow, I don't know how to describe it, like the ultra shallow, like mean girl like vibe, where they were more concerned with what they looked like than I don't know. So I just personally, it made me as a kid very like frustrated with that, or I see through like, oh, this is the sort of person who's more concerned with their own appearance and how attractive they look than forming connections with humans and being a good person. And so, like, I'm not saying that anyone who likes to look good is that way, but I am saying that, like, a lot of the people who picked on me were that way. Don't overwork yourselves. Where the hell have you been? Alright, so we're still not maxed out with him because he's been missing in action. But, I need to remind myself to go see Alex. So I think I'm not, like, it's a good luck day, but I just realized because we got that note, I think I'm gonna hang around town, today. I prefer being, who's picking on you? Give me their names, I'll tell. Aw, Desk Chin. This was all, like, his childhood stuff. I got picked on a lot as a kid. And I like to make the joke, it's partially a Homestar reference, that I was probably really, really easy to pick on. But, that's not me condoning bullying or, like, that kind of thing. I just, God, I don't know. But instead of being tomboy, I think I'm more weird, core, because I have my ears pierced and I have this set of earrings, and they're, hands with eyes in the palms, and I love... Oh, do you mean like the Khamsa sign, like the evil eye? The Hand of Fatma is another name for it, because that's a very traditional, like, folklore symbol. I love that symbol. The symbol of the evil eye is absolutely beautiful. I really, like, feel connected to that one. I'm picking on her. Please talk to me, Desk. I'm lonely. Aw, Rukukavera, you are awesome. I forgot you were doing the dating everyone thing. Yeah, we're vibing. I honestly I like hanging out with chat. I love, like, talking to you guys. I got bullied when I went to my graduation in a chic rock attire. Oh, hell yes, that sounds awesome. And the young adult women who were all preppy dressed as if they were going to prom, and then we had to wear a graduation gown. They were all complaining about how sweaty they were. You know, Dart, good for you. Seriously, good for you. I'm sad for you. Oh. Okay. Yes, I think that's what it's called, but I don't know. Oh, okay. Yeah, it sounds like that. That's what it sounds like. I'm trying to think if I have any of my evil eye things. I don't have them here in this room. I guess living in the country isn't so bad. If I lived in the city, I might start to miss all the trees. Yes, I think I've been hanging out with you too much. Yeah, okay. Goodbye. There's Alex. If my hair wasn't so popular with the ladies, I swear I'd shave it all off. You know what, Alex? You should go bald. Not in chat, Alex. Although, that is a vibe. Ooh. Hi. Look, two out of 3 boyfriends are hanging out here. I'd better, steer clear before they, see each other. On the topic of prom, I would honestly much rather wear a suit instead of a dress. Ooh, I love that. There are some really elegant, like, pantsuits, G. I'm gonna say, like, so, my husband introduced me to Express. So growing up, I didn't come from a very financially, even though both my parents were doctors of physical therapy, we were not rich by any stretch, and we did, just have some, like, financial hardships, so the idea of shopping at Express just never was a thing. But my husband loves Express, and then because he also has, like, the performing, like, and he was a New York City, like, big name. So, long story short, Express is currently having a sale on very elegant, like, women's pantsuits. And I'm not a pantsuit person by any stretch. I like my dresses and all, but there were some that I was like, there was a beautiful, elegant, like, fitted, like, pink pantsuit that looked so classy and so nice. And, yeah, like, again, like, I'm not a pantsuit person, but it looked so good. And they've got all cuts. So they have, like, the slender fit. They have, like looser fits. Bald is great. Great is bald. Is great bald. Great, like... Oh, you guys are... Don't ever change, Chad. But there's some really, like, really elegant stuff out there. I love a pantsuit, but I don't like having to get basically naked to go to the bathroom. Oh, are you guys thinking of, like, salopettes? I was thinking of, like slacks and then, like, a blazer and a top. I'm not thinking of, like, salopettes where you have to, like, pull the whole thing off. Because I hate that, too. But I'm just not a... Yeah, two-piece. I am just not, like... I don't know. I'm not into that for myself. But there are a lot of women who just look amazing in that kind of thing. I feel kind of uncomfortable wearing a dress because I would have to sit properly, and sitting like that for a long period is really uncomfortable for me, and my parents say I sit like a boy. Aww. Oh, too many people hanging out. I can't check the trash. And I want these people to kind of like me, so we just have to wait. Hide. I made an ice cream bar and a new flavor. Ooh, what flavor? Sato, welcome in! Even if I'm wearing a normal outfit, I get completely naked to go to the bathroom. You know what, though? That is seriously a vibe. Like... I won't get into the TMI. Peanut butter and bamba. Oh, that sounds so good. That sounds so good. Alright, note to self. We are going to the saloon after dark. Saloon after dark. So I don't want to get, like, chaos brain and forget. Even in a public restroom with big gaps. All the better. For booties, anyway. Booties, the message, hey, do you want to see what Booties posted in the sus channel, is like a normal thing that I say in our household. Like, to my husband. I don't even remember what the more recent one was, but I just remember it was extremely hilarious. That, like, I made my husband, like, pause the show we were watching, or, like, pause a movie and be like, you have to see this. So I just want you to know that you are, like, a household name. I say that with all the love in my heart. Even better, Booties misses his Fart posts. Booties loves slaying and he owns it. I'm so basic, my favorite flavor for ice cream is chocolate. Gee, that is a wholesome thing. There is nothing wrong with that. Chocolate is wonderful. There's a reason why, like, the so-called basic flavors are as iconic as they are. Chocolate's delicious. I don't know what my favorite flavor ice cream is at this point. I'll admit. My doctor has jaded me so much with all the cholesterol stuff that, like, I very rarely let myself enjoy ice cream. And I know that that's toxic, but I'm just very, like, I don't even know. I'm getting better about, like, enjoying treat foods. Because I did, like, I don't know. Fart maxing? Oh my god, you all are amazing. Just very brilliant. I discovered a new flavor I thought I won't like. Black Forest ice cream. Okay, that sounds amazing. Oh my god, that's like chocolate to the next level. Did it have coconut? Whew. Ooh, there's a mushroom up here. What is Black Forest even taste like? Aw. I hate being basic because I don't want to be like everyone else because I want to be different. Gee, that is more than fair. I think we're all kind of... I don't know. Nope, just big chunks of cherries. Wow, that sounds so good. Yeah, I hope you enjoyed that. Ah! They come out of nowhere. But he didn't really do, like, any damage. It was like, what, 2? My French is showing. Booties will not allow that. Oh no! Oh, chocolate cake with cherry liquor. Ooh. That's pretty fun. It's okay. Well, Booties, can you find it within you to forgive Dart? Oh, you know what? I know what I need to be doing. No, I don't. So I've only given Harvey one gift this week. I'm so, like, distracted by chat, I'm not gonna lie, that I'm just, like, only half paying attention, to what's happening in the game. Which is great, like, that's the joy of Stardew. And honestly, it was kind of the joy in Minecraft. Although I know a lot of, oh my god. I know that, okay. After dark. I don't know what after dark means in this game, so I'm just gonna, I don't know. I'll just wander around aimlessly for a little. Alright, let's collect some moss. For science. See if there's any good foraging up here. Make sure to water your plants every day. Are you backseating, Demetrius? I'm just kidding, guys. Ooh, fiber. Get your fiber in. So, chat, on YouTube, my husband and I, one of the things we were able to unlock, we don't have, like, ads, like, we're still trying to work our way to 1,000 subscribers on YouTube. But we have affiliate, like, YouTube did actually give us affiliate, and, so we sell Metamucil. I told my husband, you have to put Metamucil as one of the, like, products. And, someone bought, I was so happy, like, it's like, he turned to me, he's like, you know, someone bought Metamucil off our page. And I thought that was just amazing. Gus plays violin. Oh, it's so cute. I love it. My body is strange because I'm constantly tired that I'm almost, like, too tired to function properly, and it's not just sometimes, it's every day that is like this. Oh, gee. Have you talked to your parents about that or had that looked at? I'm sorry to hear that. I can relate, though, because that was, like, the bulk of my 20s was the chronic fatigue. I could relate. Thanks, Gus. That was great. I didn't know he... Oh, I just love Gus even more. Okay. This is nice. I've never dined in here before. I didn't even know what, like... I reserved this private room so we could oh, look at him! I was like that too recently. Definitely check it out. Oh, Dart. Yeah, yeah. Nope, no, it's a... Ooh, Emily. Oh, wait. I've got a kale and walnut salad. Oh, that sounds so good. And a grilled steak for the gentleman. Okay, I haven't started dating Emily yet, so we're clear. We're okay. But she's next on the list. Just gonna go through and chaos brain it. Or chaos it. Gulp! When I first met you, I thought you were really cute. Aw, it's so wholesome! Normally when I have a crush on someone, that feeling goes away pretty quick. Of course it does, Alex. But with you, it kept growing. Aw, it's so adorable. Wow, you could just flat out reject him, even though we technically gave him the bouquet. So we're the ones who asked him to be our boyfriend. I feel the same way. Too bad Alex is a I've heard that his arc is a lot more wholesome if you're a guy farmer. Because he doesn't say all the, like... You know, for a girl, you're kind of like that kind. Those like, micro, like, passive-aggressive, like... I don't know. I've heard. I can't believe it took this long to say that to each other. Yeah, sure. Can you smell Wow, he's asking. Uh. That was really weird. I think it was supposed to be cute, but what the hell? That was really funny and very weird. We should go to a Tunnelers game sometime when I go, but aww. He's like actually chatting like normally now. Question mark. What are you question marking, Alex? They know I'm always tired, and even though I take naps every day, I'm still so tired. I'm starting to think I have insomnia because it's really hard for me to fall asleep. I mean, yeah, I get into deep... Oh, gee. Well, so I'm teetering on the I don't want to say any, like, diagnosis or anything like that, but, I do know that there are lots of things. Chronic fatigue, autoimmune. I'm not saying any, like, again, this is not me diagnosing. I know for me, I had really bad, chronic stress that led to narcolepsy and a couple of other, like, I think it, like, autoimmune, like, conditions where, like, lots of, like, body pains and all that. So I hope you're able to, I don't know, like, I hope you're able to, like, get that looked at if you have, like, a doctor family. Like, it may just be worth mentioning, hey, this is this. Chronic stress can also do a number on sleep, like, regularity and that kind of thing, too. This is, again, no diagnosing. I'm just putting the disclaimer out there, like, I'm not diagnosing or anything, but, I think it's worth bringing up, like, at your next, like, doctor's appointment, or if it's something that's really affecting your quality of life, just maybe worth, like, getting that checked out. Because it is a thing, and unfortunately, like, a lot of people overlook, I know in my life, like, back in my day, but in my life, like, people will be like, oh, it's just because you're a hard worker. I'm like, nope, there's a lot more. But I do hope it gets better and resolves. I can still wake up to thunder, and my dad and my mom. Aw, yeah. Not medical advice, that thing at the end of the cutscene. What was that? I think it was Alex's dog, but, like, why was he in there? Like, it was so strange. Hi, I feel bad. So she saw me on a date, even though we're gonna have a date with her next. Or soon. Maybe not next. Yes, I've been working on all this stuff for years, and I've gotten much better by taking care of my nervous system. Yeah, Monique, same. Managing stress for me, I mean, it's easier said than done. But for me also, diet and exercise, as cliche as it is, like, one of the big things, I mean, it doesn't help with, like, chronic pain is chronic pain. It's gonna do what it's going to do, and some days the pain is unbearable, and some days are like, is this what normal people feel like? No pain? Like, what it, like, it's, but something, the things that did help was, like, getting regular exercise in, and a balance of cardio and strength training, meaning lifting, meaning doing the things, like, working on the strength training, working on the cardio in particular. These days, if I am feeling really overwhelmed and anxious and it just feeling my body crummy, I get on the elliptical and just, like, bump up the resistance and just burn it all off. And it actually does help, like, whatever, you know, the magic of exercise is it's just... But yeah, taking care of your nervous system is also... It's the things, like, you know, like, us millennials, we were not taught any of that stuff. And mental health awareness, like, we were kind of growing up with the advent of mainstream mental health awareness. Like, we grew up in an era where it was still, and I think it's still kind of stigmatized, but more and more people are talking about it, so it's becoming a normal thing. Like, you can say, hey, I have anxiety or I have depression, and not be ostracized in the right circles. And more likely than not, if you say in a room, I have anxiety, half the room is going to be like, yeah, me too, like that kind of thing. And that is refreshing, because I know my poor dad, when he was working through his, like, mental health, was so alone, so alone. And I feel to this day, I feel so bad for him. Like, and yeah. My brain is also weird, because my brain still goes into thinking about my grandpa who's dead, and it's been 5 years since he died, and he died while my dad, oh, gee, hugs, like, virtual hugs across the screen. I have a lot of empathy for that, because our loved ones, when they pass, time can kind of numb the wound, the pain. Time can help us cope with it, but there are always days where it just hurts a little more. The older that I've gotten, the more I try to give myself, like, grace for grieving. And sometimes it's not even grieving, like, someone who's passed on. Like, I I'll spare the details, but like after my mom had her stroke, I still have periods of grieving for that, or knowing that, you know, she's doing as well as she can be, and she's and honestly, you know, blessing that she's still here and with us, but her whole like lifestyle and health routine are forever changed, and they're changed for the better. They're changed so that she's managing like numbers and all that, like vitals and all of that stuff. So it is changed for the better, but it's rough, it's hard, and the loss of a loved one is, yeah, it is a thing. So yesterday I made an all plant-based dinner that I was so excited for. I baked tofu. I breaded it with panko breading. And then I made a medley of broccoli and cauliflower, and then a little bit of potato, the wedge fries, but they were just, you know, the potatoes in wedge cut, baked in the oven. So they're not like actually fried. And it was so good. And it was also very, like, I filled my plate and could not eat all of it. Like, I got so full so fast. But it was so tasty. Okay, so what are we doing? Like, today could have been a Skull Cavern day, but it's honestly fine. Right now, the priority is just, getting all of this. So, I actually haven't decided, guys, if I want to do the Rabbit's Foot route, where I, try to trigger the confrontation cutscenes, but good luck it, or just take the full damage for the chaos. I actually have not yet decided what I want to do. In that regard, so I'll continue to think about it. I just have not decided in my brain what I want to do with that. Mining monthly. Ooh, I didn't even realize we picked up. Where the hell did we pick that up? This goes to show how much I've been paying attention. Wait, what's that rabbit foot thing? Oh, so Monique. The rabbit's foot thing is, if you're dating all the characters of one gender, there is a special jealousy cutscene where they find you out. But if you have a rabbit's foot in your inventory, you kind of get good luck, where it starts out as a confrontation and they're all, like, somehow chill with the fact that you're playing them all. But if you don't have the rabbit's foot, you will lose your friendship, like, significant, like, hearts with all of them. I've never actually done this before, so I forget all of the things that happen. Like, they get really mad at you, and then for a whole week they won't talk to you. But if you have the rabbit's foot, you get to trigger part of the cutscene, but you don't get the adverse effects. So I'm trying to decide if I want to just go for the chaos and do the full damage, or just have the rabbit's foot and then dodge the chaos. I talked about this last stream, but my other grandpa had a stroke as well, so I just said, "Aw, CG, it makes me so sad that you had to, like, experience that at such a young age." So I feel, and when you mentioned it, I was gonna mention, like, my mom as well, but I didn't mention it at that time. But I have a lot of empathy for that, because it's hard, and no two stroke patients will experience a stroke the same way, and that is a morbidly, I don't want to say fascinating, from the scientific side of it, it's incredible that, like, two people can have a stroke and one person can, like, and it also depends how fast you catch the stroke. We were lucky with my mom. Like, the trauma for me was that I was with my mom and I saw, like, it happening. Like, I saw, like, the face drooping and all of that. So we got it, like, really fast. And as much as it broke me, part of me was like, I was there, and so I was able to, like, catch it. But, like, that also meant I had to, like, experience that. But because we caught it so quickly, it meant there was no, like, permanent brain damage. Like, she had, like, several months of recovery, like that golden period of stroke recovery, but she's still able to talk, she's still cognitive. And there's still, it kind of slightly propelled her, what's called early onset dementia. And for her, it's like, she gets, like, short-term memory, like, she's a little forgetful. But she's still with it. Like, you could still have a conversation with her and you're talking to her. And so, in a way, there's a blessing. The one thing it did permanently seem to damage was her eyesight. So she's got a little bit of visual there, but otherwise... But I've had other friends who've had strokes and, like, they became partially paralyzed, or, like, one side of the body is just complete paralysis, or... or they lost, my grandmother, when she had her stroke, she lost her ability to speak for like a year. She couldn't talk. Oh no, it's okay. It's okay, Monique. I've accepted it as this is a part of life, and as I enter into my midlife years, I'm accepting that aging parents is a thing that we just, oh, it's a phase of life, and so I'm trying to just normalize it in my brain and to be okay and upfront talking about it, because I think a lot of us, like, I found a lot of us just, we were going through stuff. We're also lucky with my grandpa, because 4 of my cousins were with my grandpa. That's great. That's so great. Yeah, because you can catch it quickly. And if you know what the signs are, it's like life-changing. It really is. I'm gonna read this book. Wait, what? You learned a few new things about my... Wow, really? The aging parents thing is so hard, especially having a baby late. Oh, Monique, yeah, no, I hear that, yeah. I hear you there. It's rough. Let's just grab these real quick. But... So, as cliche as it is, knowing that I'm not alone has actually helped me with a lot of that. It doesn't make it necessarily... Well, it doesn't make it necessarily easier, but it can be a kind of assurance that it's like... I don't know how to explain it. Put that away. Put this away. I've started nagging at them more about health stuff. Yeah, my poor sister, because she takes care of my parents, and she lives with them. She gets so... And my mom in particular, because my mom, I love her, but my goodness is she stubborn as all hell. Like, oh my god. And I feel for my sister, like, just having to deal with her stubbornness. She's gotten a lot better about it, but oh my god. It's a little insane. It's a little, like, please. Alright, where are we here? But yeah, I try to stay on top of, like, I'll check in with my mom and make sure she's, she'll go through periods, it's like, I don't want to take my, like, blood pressure medicine. I'm like, you have to, though. Like, you have to. Like, this isn't something that you're gonna, like... Or she hates it. So for a while, like, because she's on a... Like, she went from no medications to suddenly, like, 7+ medicines. And it is... She is feeling the effects of it, and she's got, like, the sensitivity, so... I don't know, I just feel so bad. I'm sad my appetite is shot due to sickness. Oh, Alex, you know, I did mean to ask, because you mentioned you were sick over the weekend. How are you? I was extremely loopy at work. Oh, it's a shame that you're not able to, like, take some time off to rest. I'm so sorry to hear that. I hope that goes away soon. Losing your appetite, like, is awful. My oldest cousin, who's some years older than me, was also there, and I was wrong. I'm pretty sure it was only 2 people with him, because 2 more of my cousin's siblings were with. He has 3. Oh, sure. No, all good. It's all good. Yeah, that sickness, the day that I canceled that stream, it was, I guess not last week, but the week before last, it was so random that my brain is gaslighting me. Because it was like, I was definitely sick. But thankfully, it was a weird, like, 48-hour bug, for lack of a better way to put it. Like, I had the, like, I had a fever, a low-grade fever, for about 24 hours. Medication knocked it out, and then the fever never came back. 240 out of 240, perfect. And then the rest of the symptoms went away, and I still get like I mean, I'm always congested because that's just me. But what's the word? I forgot what I was gonna... Dang it, I forgot what I was gonna say. But, it's just like... I'm grateful that it went away very quickly. My parents have 1 kid from before they met each other, so I have 2 older siblings. Aww. Oh, that makes sense. I've been feverish, but experiencing cold symptoms, a buggy cough in my joints in general. Oh my god, I'm so sorry. That sounds like a... Aww. Well, I hope that you're able to rest it off, and I hope it goes away soon. That sucks. I hope your appetite comes back, too. So you can enjoy some good food. I found myself, when I was sick, I had the opposite. Like, I found myself, like, so ravenous. And my husband gets that way. When he gets fevers, he gets so hungry. And so I just try to like have a good supply of like food just kind of on hand, and especially like good healthy like nourishing meals. Um Yesterday I was on 3/4 of a bottle of NyQuil and every medication they had at work. Oh, yeah, that's rough. I have a brother and a sister. My brother's the oldest. Aw. I'm the oldest in my family. I was the eldest daughter, so to speak. I left her. I'm glad. Are you able to take work off, Alex, by chance? I mean, I know, I get the stress of all of this. Like, I have never worked for an empathetic, like, I mean, sorry, that came out wrong. It's, I have always worked in jobs where you were pressured to show up no matter what. And that was always, I don't know. It is what it is. The nice thing about that, my kind of like working from home, is that I can kind of just, I don't know. Like yesterday, Sunday afternoon, I did my, editing just on the couch. Well, my husband was rehearsing Silent Hill, and I'm just on the couch doing my edits. Probably not with this little notice, but tomorrow I would be able to. Fingers crossed. I hope you're able to get some rest. I forgot how many siblings my mom has, but my dad has 3. Aw. Yeah, both my parents did not grow up in big families. But their grandparents, like my mom's grandmother, had a lot of siblings. Alright, everyone. I have a lot to do, speaking of IRL work and all that stuff. I have a lot to do today. So I'm going to, head out for the day. I'm going to wrap up stream here. This was fun. I appreciate all of you so much. Like, I do love the chats and the conversations and all of the, No! Oh, Alex. I will get going, but there's sadly probably not a whole chance for a Friday stream, only because I'm going to the doctor's. Because I have my blood work appointment, and those are always, like, ugh. But, I don't know. I like the idea of trying to get, like, fit more streams in. Like, that it is an idea. Oh, I forgot to buy animals today. I wanted a bunny named... dang it. I guess, this is why I write it down. Because then I look and I'm like, oh, that was a thing I wanted to do. He's the middle child. My mom has a big family. Aw. Well, thank you all so much for hanging out. This has been, honestly, really fun. Yeah, I think every stream, last stream, like, I ended around 1, which was kind of awesome. But, yeah, I gotta get going, sadly, because I've got a bit of a list of things I need to take care of. But, I will see you all next time. Yeah, it's so fun. Yeah, Monique, it's been awesome. It has been so awesome. Oh, I'm just in time, because apparently my network is getting unstable. So, we'll head out for now. Jeez. My internet, leave it to my internet to not be, consistent. And next stream is just usual schedule, 9:30 Eastern Daylight Time. Okay. I don't do the ending things. If any of you guys watch our YouTube show, my husband has a whole spiel, and he just mouths it, like, he doesn't read a script or anything, he just has it all, and I'm just like, let's say something kind of weird and dumb. So, he's better at the like, formality, and I'm just like, Chaos Brain, let's go! Anyway, I appreciate y'all so much. Have a good day, like, really and truly. I hope you all have a lovely